What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another awesome video. Today, if you all couldn't tell by today's title and thumbnail, you're probably sitting here wondering, what fish are you talking about? Where are you bringing them? Anything like that. We'll touch base on that here in just a little bit, everybody. But today is gonna be a lot of fun, and I definitely recommend you guys sticking around. First step in today's video, we gotta stop by the FedEx Ship Center. We've got a pretty rare snake that just touched down all the way from Italy. Been waiting on this snake for quite some time, and finally we pulled the trigger on one of them. It is another king rat snake, but this is het for scaleless. This animal holds the scaleless genetic. Not a lot of people have done this. I think only a couple in China. And it's pretty crazy to say the least. So we're picking up that snake here today at FedEx, and then we are going over to Paul's house, picking up his truck because we need the live well. We are moving all of our monster fish today, you guys. Everyone in the saltwater pond is doing absolutely amazing, as you guys could all tell. We've got our toadfish. He is just chilling. He's doing pretty well. He's eating a couple little pieces of shrimp, but his appetite is not all the way there yet. Everyone in here is absolutely looking amazing, you guys. All the fish are getting big. Emperor Snapper is getting huge. So is Dwight. And we got D Lively, he's getting huge as well. Big old wild caught lionfish. So right now we've actually got this pond pretty much drained. This is our predatory freshwater side that is home to red-tailed catfish, hybrid red-tailed catfish, tiger shovelnose, and a couple other really cool little predatory species in there. But today, it is a bittersweet moment. We are getting rid of all of our giant catfish. Unfortunately, our pond just isn't quite big enough anymore, and these fish will go and live an amazing life over at Paul Cafero's house in his outdoor pond. So these guys are gonna be going to live life down here in South Florida, outdoors, not indoors, so they're probably gonna love it. And of course, they're gonna share that pond with some other monster catfish. It's gonna be really cool to see. But yeah, guys, pretty bittersweet moment. We've grown these catfish out from little tiny fish, and now, as you guys can see, they're getting pretty big on us. We have the pond pretty much halfway emptied. We were supposed to do this video about 2 weeks ago, but it never fell through, so the pond has just been halfway emptied. But I don't know what our plans are just yet. We're gonna be leaving some water in that pond here today for our phantom red-tailed catfish and our Oscars, as well as our 3 cichlids. Those are not gonna be going to Paul's because they'll end up getting eaten in that pond. We're gonna figure out what to do with those fish, and then maybe you guys can leave down below in some comments. Please let me know what should be our next plan with this pond. I was thinking about going saltwater and doing something a little different. I was thinking about doing a community freshwater. There's a lot of different options that we've got, but you guys just let me know down in the comments what you think would be the coolest option. But that is enough chit-chatting. Let's get ready to go and ride over to the FedEx Ship Center and pick up our brand new snake. Woo-wee! Just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to PC's house. It's always busy over here at PC's.
Yo! Dude, someone just sent me a freaking PC paddle, but like...
Let's see what you got in the box. This kid's always getting presents from all his fans and whatnot.
It's a freaking pickleball racket.
That is hard, bro.
That is sick.
Look at that.
It says nothing special, though.
Nothing special.
I knew I was a failure.
Now that we are here at Paul's house, I told you guys how we got this very rare little snake that came all the way from Italy. Can you believe that? Italy, dude. It's insane.
What?
So today we are going to open this up. This guy he went from Italy to Canada to New York, and here he is today in Jupiter Farms, Florida. We got live harmless reptiles. Let's see what we got. First initial little slice right there.
Oh.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment of truth. Let's hope everyone is A-okay inside this box. Okay, beautiful boxing right here. We've got a little cryo pack.
Wow, they actually did a really good job.
Wow. Woo-hoo. Hey, buddy. Whoa, dude. Damn. This is sick looking. All right, guys. I'm a little speechless right now.
Italy.
But this is
from Italy. Sorry.
Ciao, bellissimo.
Oh my goodness.
Right here, we've got 100% het scaleless king rat snake. Wow, dude.
Dang.
Look at that guy.
He's beautiful.
Bro, insane. Like the reds on him.
Dude, he just woke up and there's no more Italian accent. He's like, where the f am I?
Ciao, bellissimo.
There you go. He feels at home.
His little red tints, like on his head.
Yeah.
Insane looking.
Dude, he looks like a freaking
like a little cobra. I love this.
Orange red.
This species of snake is just my all-time favorite. If you guys couldn't tell, I have been going buck baby mama wild on these king rat snakes. All right,
Yeah,
guys.
true.
We've got like, I still haven't even dropped the import video.
There's another one.
I'm like, yeah. But we haven't even dropped the import video. We brought in a crazy amount of these king rat snakes, which I promise I'm gonna get that video out to you guys soon. Is definitely an interesting one. We got a lot of these.
Dude. Random unboxing in the middle of a fish video, huh?
Yeah. All right, we've got our snake unboxed. I just briefly boxed him back up to bring him back home. Yeah, it's funny. Paul is going to film a video in my car, and I'm going to film a video in his car. We got the live well all set up. We're gonna dump the water from the pond in here, get that thing cranking, get all the fish in there, and then head back to then release those monster catfish and some pacu inside of the big old pond in his backyard that is filled with monster catfish, big old pacu, whole lot of cool species over there in his backyard pond. Right now we have got our temporary snake bin set up for our brand new king rat snake. We're gonna add a little hide in here, a little water dish, and he will be good to go. It's about a 12-quart bin. This is what I use for basically all of my quarantines. No Luca now. No Luca now. What did Daddy get in the box? A snake? Good boy. Our little hide right here doesn't fit perfect, but it'll do the job as long as he can kind of go and hide himself. Here we have it. Our beautiful 100% het for scaleless king rat snake. Open? Filming on my phone right now, so you guys can probably get a nice look at some of those orange tints to him. Really, really beautiful snake. Just a little baby. But this is a 100% het scaleless Chinese king rat snake. Very much needed drink after a long, long travel. Look at him already going in on the water. Now that we've got PC's truck, we've got the snake all settled down, it is time, you guys, we start working on this project right here. We are going to drain this pond. We are going to net our big old catfish, get them in the live well, and then we'll go from there. It's gonna probably be pretty action-packed here. I'm gonna have to get in this pond and catch them with the big old rubber net. All right, you guys, we're about to start our first initial drain. Don't mind the mess on the floor. Let's do this thing. Take this water that's pumping out now that it's nice and clear. Oh, I'm getting sprayed down here. I'm getting so sprayed by the hose. Oh my goodness gracious. No. Nice. Covered in catfish water for the day, ladies and gents. But we're filling this up. Hey guys, we are pretty much filled up with all of our water. Still draining it, so I'll pick the camera up when this is fully drained, and then we can start getting those fish out. Now that we've gotten the pond pretty much emptied and our live well filled up, it is now time to get our oxygen inside of the live well. We've got this really cool little aerator that Paul has. Every time I walk outside, it's gotta just fog up. Paul has got this pretty cool aerator that connects to the battery, and then we then suction cup this to the side, and that is going to give us flowing oxygen water right there. Such a brilliant idea, I must say. Now that we've gotten the live well all filled up and our pond pretty much emptied, I've got this big old rubber net. I use the rubber net because the catfish fins will kind of tear up if you use anything else, and they'll all tend to get stuck up in the mesh net. So rubber net is the way to go when transporting these large fish. I am now about to get in the pond and catch these out to then bring over to PC's house. Let's do this. Woo! It's a little nippy right there, ladies and gentlemen. That is cold, all right? I don't know who we should start with first because not all the fish are leaving. But let's start off with this gar because he made his way right in. This is a little Florida gar that is going to be living in Florida again. Right out in Paul's pond. All right, big guy. All right, big guy. So it's actually pretty cool. When I originally got this gar from Paul, he had the typical Florida gar spots, but since he was living in such a light colored environment, you guys can see he's pretty just plain. He's literally like a gray color, so it's pretty cool to see, but this guy is going right in. Smooth. Let's go start getting the other ones. Up next, maybe we'll try to catch the pacu because he's gonna be the craziest one we catch. Put all these trees to one side here and make my life a lot easier probably. Whoa! Just like that. Look at how big our Pacu has gotten, you guys. That is insane. He's super slippery, so I'm not going to be able to get a great grip on him. But look at how big he's gotten. Whew. Look at that. Our big old black Pacu. Not the typical red belly you guys see. He's going to look pretty cool out there in Paul's pond. All right, fish number 2, ladies and gentlemen. We've got this beautiful, beautiful Pacu. So long, buddy. I'll see you at Paul's house. Right in. Woo! Back in the pond. We've got the Pacu, we've got the gar in there. It is now time to catch one of these monster catfish. We'll probably start off with the classic red tail. Look at how big those guys have gotten. It's absolutely insane. We've had those fish probably since they were about this big. I've been growing that red tail out for about 2 years now. So let's get them in. Hi, big guy. Whoa. All right, you guys. That is a beefy red tail. I gotta take him out to show you. You know, it's funny. I'm usually always there to help Paul during his fish transfers, but where's he at? Where's he at? I'm sitting here by myself. Ugh. You guys hear him? He sounds like a whoopee cushion. Well, we're gonna just get him right in. Try to limit as much stress as we can on these fish today. So I'll give you guys a good look when we're adding them into the pond outside by Paul's house. But we got 2 more large catfish to catch. And I won't lie, I'm scared for this hybrid because he is the biggest catfish we've got. This big guy right here. Hey, buddy. Caught him with my hands there. But you guys can see, he is absolutely gigantic now. Way bigger than that red tail. Let's get this guy right into the live well. All right, this guy's freaking out. Look at the size. Unfortunately, this guy got his fin a little messed up there in those nets, but he was freaking out. Look at the size of that. This is your red tail catfish mixed with a tiger shovel nose. He is getting absolutely massive, dude. And he's only gonna get way bigger over there at Paul's house. Woo! One more big catfish, and then we are on our way. We are back in here for the final time, and it is to catch our tiger shovel nose, who has also gotten pretty big. This is the only one that I'm a little nervous about inside of that pond. Paul will kind of be able to give us more information on it if he thinks he's gonna get messed with or not. But I think he's big enough to where he's not gonna be. But I do want to show you guys how truly beautiful this fish is. Look at that fish right there, you guys. Beautiful, beautiful tiger shovel nose. I'll get you a better look at the car. He's super slippery, so I'm not gonna mess with him too much, but just take a look at that beautiful tiger shovel nose. They get the name tiger shovel nose due to, of course, that tiger patterning and then that flat shovel-like nose right there. Right in he goes to the live well. Well, G Squad, now that we're sweating like crazy, we are done. We've got all of our monster catfish as well as our big old Pacu out of this huge freshwater pond. Now, like I said, we've got some other plans for this. I have no idea what I'm gonna do yet, but as of right now, we have 3 cichlids, a bichir, and the phantom red-tailed catfish. So we do still have this considered a home. You know, there's 4 fish in here that do still consider this a home. So in the meantime, we're gonna fill it back up, let these guys chill until we decide what we're gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna completely rescape it, kind of put some new rocks in there and kind of just change it up a little bit. I'm not too sure yet, you guys. But if we do end up doing something completely different, we're gonna find another home for these fish, and it's not that hard to find when you got a friend named Paul. So we've got all of our monster catfish in the live well. it is now time to load up and get right over to Paul's house. So then let these guys go in his backyard pond, which is an absolutely huge upgrade. Hopefully you all are enjoying this video so far. This is an action-packed video. This is what a lot of you guys love to see. Let's get right over to Paul's house, you guys. It's always fun down here in Florida when it just starts to downpour when you got plans to film. It literally seems like it's been every day lately. As you guys all saw, we're dealing with some pretty crappy weather. It's been the story of my life here lately, trying to film on YouTube. Every single day it's been raining. Paul can vouch over there. Yes. Anyways, we're just getting in front of this pond. Let me show you guys where these catfish are going to spend probably the rest of their life. It's got quite a lot of duckweed right now, but that's perfect for them. They love that. It's as natural as it gets. You got duckweed. Look, you got an albino pacu swimming by. So many different monster fish are within this pond right here. You got constant running well water, which keeps the water really nice. Always at like 75 degrees, I think it is. But look at all the duckweed that is just absolutely taken over. You got some water lettuce. You got hyacinths out there. Look at the albino sharks down there. This pond, to say the least, is pretty baller, and it's got some crazy fish living within it. All right, everyone. Our first fish going in is gonna be this pacu and PC. This one's actually a little different. I'll show more at the pond though. A lot of running and back and forth today. You know, Paul, I said while I was taking these fish out, I said usually Paul has the whole team to help him with the fish transfer.
Yeah, these videos are difficult to do alone.
I was sitting there alone in my garage and I was struggling, bro. Such a powerful fish. Dude, look at that guy. He's gotten huge,
Another
bro.
pacu, bro.
Another pacu going in.
He got really big.
Super big.
He's gonna enter in here and be like, where the heck am I?
See you later, buddy.
See you, dude.
He's gonna go school up with the albinos. Look, there's the albino, came right out, two of them. Oh, look at Beast.
Beast is like, where was that? What was that? Could have sworn I smelled fish.
Look at the
big red tail.
red tails down there,
Yeah.
dude. Holy
They're getting
smokes.
big in here.
I think that my catfish are like the perfect size to where they're not gonna get eaten by these catfish.
Look at that. Pacu's fired up.
So fired.
They got
So
big.
huge, bro.
Look at that sky, bro. Oh my gosh. Big red tail?
Yeah, I tried.
Yeah, that's a mondo. Try to see if you can get two.
Look at that thing, dude.
That thing is big.
Look at how big he's gotten, bro.
Yeah.
That's insane, dude. We'll get this one and then we'll quickly grab another one.
Yeah, they're good out of water for quite some time, actually.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Big hybrid.
Oh,
Wow.
This is a 2-for-1. This fin's got a little messed up
Special.
in the net, but oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys, let's go. So he doesn't mess up his fins anymore. Dude, look
yeah.
at that fish, bro.
Yeah, that's nice.
So beautiful, dude.
Wow.
You're gonna be living life, bro.
That's epic.
There you go, big dog. Right in. Look at him go. Dude, that looks so cool. I'm so happy for a fish.
Here we go. I barely got that one. I'll get a better shot this time.
All right.
Look at that one. Oh!
Woo! Don't mind the messed up fins. That'll heal very easily. But you guys, this guy, we're not gonna mess with him too much. Get him right in. Oh, golly.
That catfish didn't know what you had in your hand. There's no way he ate it, but
No way, bro.
no. He
Holy
just
smokes.
he just smelt the fish real quick. There he is, this beast. He's probably like, what the heck did I just try to eat? That's crazy.
Well, wow, that was quite the entryway into his new home.
Yeah, he's
they'll
probably like, what
learn.
is
They'll
going
learn.
on? There's a
Two
lot
our
of places
biggest
to hide
catfish,
too.
Holy smokes, guys. We got 3 fish in so far. Let's go get the last 2.
All right, what else we got in there?
Right now, scooping this little guy up. He's gonna oh, never mind. He's coming back to Florida, bro. He's living in wild Florida again.
It's that cichlid thing?
Nah. I think he was once yours. He was very small when you gave him to me. Alright. I'm gonna go with this guy instead.
Oh, he's cool. Wow, what a beautiful fish.
Look at how big.
Just
that
take
thing is
him so
gonna-
his fins don't get in that.
Yeah.
Let me see him. Dang. Let's put him in the turtle pond.
Should we?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
in
he
case.
might be a
He's
little-
a little skinny. They could eat that one better than the width.
Definitely.
So we're gonna put this one in the turtle pond. He can eat some of the minnows in there, and
Such an insanely beautiful
they're
fish.
so pretty. The tiger salt one, those are so pretty. But he'll have a better shot in here until he gets big enough. Then I could put him out there.
And it's crazy to think about the first 2 catfish we put in. They all share resemblance. We got the hybrid, which is a mix between this and the red tail we put in. Super crazy. Hey,
buddy.
there she is.
Yeah. You go, dude.
Look at that, bro.
Yeah, that'll be cool in here.
Dude, that looks so good in here with
Yeah.
the look. You can see the Fly River coming up.
I know. There's a Fly River. Come on, focus.
Dude, that fish looks so good in
There he
here.
is
Bro.
down there at the bottom.
So good in there.
That's awesome. He'll be able to grow in here a lot better.
One more fish, guys, and we're done. This last fish is from Florida. Look at that Florida gar.
Gar, Florida gar.
Yeah,
That'll
so-
do good in the outdoor.
I said,
Undo that drain so it just starts draining. No more fish, right?
Nope.
No way. Yeah.
The cool
There we
thing
go.
about this guy,
There's water.
what I was explaining before we left, is when I first got him from you, he had the original like Florida gar spottings.
That's the one that was in my tank?
Yes, dude, with the bisher.
Crazy, yeah.
But
Nuts. Where'd the bisher go?
I still have him.
Really?
I still have a couple of fish in that pond.
Oh, you kept it?
Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do with it. Oh, dude, that's a terrible feeling,
Yeah,
bro.
this is just how the yard is every day, all day. I mean, I've probably ruined about 7 pairs of shoes. As a matter of fact, I usually have my Brunt boots on. Not sponsored. Sorry, Gio.
Hey, but if you guys are looking. So like I was saying, is this guy was in such a light colored substrate that he completely lost that pattern. He's been just this gray color for so long. Pretty cool to see.
There's already a spotted gar in here from Brenton. He's all white. He looks melanin, or he looks albino.
So cool in here.
There he goes.
Everything is just basically coming to check
in the wild, bro.
everything out.
That's like the wild for him.
Exactly. He's gonna be spotted up again in no time out here. Holy cannoli, guys! I'm sweating like crazy. That's it though. All of our fish are out of our freshwater predatory side. Over here to spend the rest of our life at Paul's house. I mean, I said it before. What would I do without Paul? You know? Be letting these
I've got
fish.
the property, bro.
And just like that, everybody, I think this is where we're gonna be wrapping it up over at PC's house. What a day. Quite the adventure, having to fight the rain. Catching all these fish by myself in the garage was not an easy task, but we got it done. And the fish are now living in paradise. Look at this, you guys. This is a beautiful pond filled with all sorts of life. Look at that, we got something, I think there's a koi fish right there. I didn't even know we had koi in here. You got big old red tails down there. The big pacus, of course. Everyone down here is just absolutely living life. Oh, big red tail just came out. Pretty cool, guys. But just like that, hopefully you all enjoyed today's video. With that being said, G Squad, this is where we're gonna be wrapping it up. We've got a lot of bangers coming in. I promise I'm gonna lock in here. One, the weather has been so terrible to film in, but also been a busy man in life. So hopefully you all understand that, and definitely get ready for some new videos. We've got some crazy future ideas, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. And I definitely recommend you guys to stick around. Make sure you guys have those notification bells smashed, hit that like button, and if you're new here, press that big old red subscribe. Much love to you guys, and I'll catch you on next episode. Peace out.